Hello and welcome to another update video about Terra Luna. Terra Luna is doing pretty much exactly what it should be doing. It is moving further down. Up here we talked about the reversal, made you aware that we touched now the target area, or at least got very close to it, but because of the bearish divergence that we could already be turning around, and at the latest then when we actually crossed the ascending trend line, that was it. We started to move down. Yesterday in the video I told you that we're probably going to see the $100 and below, and this is currently playing out. Terra Luna lost 6.3%, and I would expect Terra Luna now to get into this target area between 63 or 62 and 82 US dollars. Now it could be that we're only touching that level here, yeah, and this is a very a very relevant level really for Terra Luna, because this will be the wave 2. So all of this here was a wave 1, this is a wave 2. Why is this level highlighted here? So let's take a look at the Fibonacci retracement levels. We start from the low, go to the top of the wave now, and I might have to adjust it now slightly because Terra started already to turn around. So these target areas were based on the assumption that we move further into that green target area. So I have to scale them down because this here is a wave 1. If this was the top, then we're coming down in a wave 2. And yeah, you would normally now expect the price to actually go a little bit lower. So we would expect this. So basically, I give you here these target areas, but because I didn't know how high the wave 1 really will go in this target area, I could not yet specify the wave 2 target. Now this can be specified, as I think this is over this uptrend and we're coming down now and are on the way into the wave 2. Now where can this level be? The ideal level for that wave 2 would now be sitting between the $52.50 level, that is the 88.7% fib level, and the 61.8% fib level at $72-73. That is where I would expect the price to go into. And I'm gonna update the buy orders on my Discord sheet for channel members for that, because I personally will use this area for an entry. Bear in mind, nothing is moving in a straight line, so it's absolutely possible that we could be seeing here a head and shoulders pattern forming. I showed you that in the last video. For example, here left shoulder, a head and a right shoulder. I thought we could see more of an upside when we touched the $100 level. There was a bit of an upside, but not too much. In the end, we have followed the trend, the anticipated trend, even faster. So there will probably be, however, at some point here a counter move to the upside, a correction to the upside, because we are coming down quite strongly and we already oversold on the shorter time frames. But this is where I would expect the price now to land. The closer we get, maybe I will specify this a bit further, but overall it's working out. It's making exactly what I hoped it would do. So from here, from the wave 4 we started, gave you that wave 5 target area, we came slightly below it, and here we then turned around and we're coming to the wave 2, hopefully as low as that, because I would then use that level to add to my Terra Luna position. And from here I would then expect a turn around in that wave 2 into a larger wave 3, and that could then push the price above that wave 1. So as I said, this was a wave 1, a first wave, a first trending wave up. This will be here a wave 2. Bear in mind, we're not going to get there tomorrow. It might take a few weeks, yeah. This wave 2, and then the wave 3 should be the most bullish one normally. It not always it is the most bullish one, but typically it would be the most bullish one, and typically also the longest one. Doesn't need to be the longest one, but very often it actually is. So yeah, and I'm now on the 1 hour chart. Let me go to the 4 hour chart. So from here I would primarily then expect the move up. Now this whole scenario will get invalidated below 47 US dollars. Then we have to assume we're going to get into this range here between $12 and 33. Now I don't think that's very likely. I think there is a lot of buffer here for the price to drop lower, all the way down to $52. But from here it should see the turnaround. Now the reason I say we're going to probably see at some point here a correction to the upside is because, well, the momentum is still going down here. For example, on the MACD, on the 4-hour chart, the momentum is still pushing down, but now we're already getting to a point where the MACD line is very low. Yes, we can drop a little bit more, but at some point it's going to turn around, and the RSI on the 4-hour chart is also now getting oversold. Again, there's a bit more space to the downside. Yeah, it doesn't need to turn around here at the 30 level where it currently is. It can also drop a little bit lower, yeah, but at some point it will turn around here. The 8-hour chart also getting really close to the oversold range, but the MACD has not slowed down yet, and also we still have that short signal here on the momentum indicator. So all of that confirms the trend currently, which has shifted to a downtrend. The daily is also shifting down here. We have the bearish crossover, talked about it yesterday in the video, but here you can actually see very nicely on the daily RSI that there is much more room for further downside. Now, if I say, for example, on the 4-hour you're oversold, that means that yes, we could see a bit of an upside, a correction of the current downtrend, but generally the higher level downtrend remains in place here on the daily. Yeah, obviously above that trend you have an even higher level uptrend, for example on the weekly and the monthly, because yeah, as you can see here as well, this is by no means a bearish outlook. This is a very bullish outlook, because this is a first wave. This is now corrected down, or will be corrected down, and the next wave will take Terra Luna, in my opinion, to new all-time highs again. So it's all looking very, very interesting for Terra Luna here. And I mean, what could be happening here, for example, just a bit of speculation. You can see it actually that, first of all, there is still this head and shoulders possible. So obviously here, as I showed you, head and shoulders, maybe you can even count that as a head and shoulders, and we are here at the neckline pretty much, or even drop below it. But we could also potentially find support here at that $90 level. I think that will be the next support, $90. This Fibonacci level here, the 38.2 Fib level. And we could see or get here a higher level head and shoulders, where you had your left shoulder here. All of this might be the head, and then you might get your right shoulder. Then we might cross this as a neckline, break to the downside, and go straight into the target range. Yeah, so that is also absolutely possible. A bit of speculation what might be coming, bit of an outlook here. And that would also be in line with finding some support here around the 50-day moving average, which typically would happen. Yeah, and this current price is, or the value of the 50-day moving average is currently at around 87, 88 US dollars. So that should also be a bit of support. Yeah, that's my view on Terra Luna. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.